Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a nice day. So, today we're going to complete the intro, which are the few pages before we start the first unit, just to refresh your mind. Now, here we have a conversation. We're going to learn something from this conversation, of course, but first I need you to listen.
3. Conversation. Listen and practice reading the conversation in pairs. Then act it out. Adnan and Yahya are high school students. They are walking along the corridor chatting during break.
You've heard, haven't you? Our chemistry teacher has been transferred.
It can't be true. I saw him yesterday. He can't have left. I thought he was still teaching in our school.
Yes, so did I. But apparently he has been transferred to his hometown, so someone else is going to be teaching chemistry.
I am sorry to hear that.
I saw someone new walking into the chemistry lab. He must be our new teacher.
Let's have a look. No, it can't be. I don't believe it. He must be looking for me.
What are you talking about? That must be our new teacher.
No, it can't be.
Oh, come on. Why not?
Because that's my uncle. He must have known about this but never told me.
He must have wanted to surprise you. It's good news, isn't it?
Okay, so as you can see here, we have two students, and one of them, his teacher, has been transferred. Now, there's something I need you to pay attention to, which is when he said, um, I saw someone new walking into the chemistry lab. He must be our new teacher. Now, Adnan said that he saw someone new walking into the chemistry lab. Now, is Adnan sure about that this person he saw is his chemistry teacher? No. He just what? Makes a deduction, which just because of that he thought that he must be our new teacher, his new chemistry teacher. Is he sure? No. So this is all about making deduction. Making deduction is that you've seen something or you've heard something, and then uh, because of that you're going to be making deduction. Now, sometimes making deduction means that you're sure, sometimes no, you're not sure. Now, we have in the present and in the past. In the present, it cannot be true. He must be, okay? And then he must be with the ing. In the past, he cannot have left. He must have known. He must have wanted. Okay? So, by the way, the difference between using it cannot be true or he must be, when I use can, it means that I am sure. But when I use must or might, it means that I'm not sure about my deduction. Now let's read the situations and make deductions. There is no right and wrong in this exercise because you're just going to guess. Making deduction means that you guess the correct, you guess what happened. Your father, here is an example. Your father's car is in the garage. So my deduction is he must be home or he cannot have left. He must be home, which is in the present. He cannot have left in the past. Your cousin's bicycle is in the garden. So what do you think? We can say that what? He must have walked home, or she must have left, let's say. Left, maybe. Because she's using oh no, it cannot be true. We can use any other thing. We can say she must have been home. You cannot turn on new computer. Why? So It must be broken. Okay? I'm just giving you examples. Your best friend is not at school today. So, of course, what do you think of? She must be sick. Okay? Or maybe she didn't wake up early. You're 15 minutes late. Your friends do not seem to be in the mall. So, of course, they must have what? Left. Okay, very easy one. Now move on. By the way, I'm going to give you a homework about making deductions. I will give you some sentences and you just have to give me deductions according to your way. What do you think? What happened? What is the thing? What is your guessing? Sorry. Now, here we have the last thing, which is speaking. I need to pay attention to this thing. Now, you're going to listen and compare the written text with the spoken account of the incident. Check the features that you identify in each or both. We have spoken text, what you're going to listen, and then written text, which is this one. Sorry, this one. So, give yourself a few minutes and read the written text, and then listen to the spoken text. Stop the video and do that. Okay, just let's listen now and then stop the video.
Page 5. 4. Speaking. Has it happened to you or someone you know?
Now just a minute. Okay, just let me explain to you what you're going to do. Now here we have pauses and fillers, which means that is it in the spoken text or in the written text that there are pauses and fillers? Fillers means that pauses mean when he stopped, and fillers mean that he say things that are not important. So it's just what? Fillers. Many things that are not important to the main incident. False starts and restarts. The man starts with something and then no, he started again. So is that in the spoken text or in the written text? Complete sentences, where do I find that? Spoken or written? Sometimes you can find them in find them in both. Okay. Incomplete sentences, which is the opposite, spoken or written. Reordering of the sentences. He said a sentence and then he tried to reorder it again. Spoken or written. Rewording. He used a word and then he said, no, I mean this word. Do I find this in the spoken or written? Self-correction. He say a word and then he tried to correct himself, or he say that this thing happened and then he said no, I mean this thing happened, for example. Anything. Connectors. Connectors means the word that I use to connect sentences together, like and, but, however. Punctuations, which means full stop, comma. Do I find them in spoken text or written text? Intonation, the rising of the voice and the falling of the voice. Do I find it in spoken or written? Okay, now let's listen and then stop the video.
I'd been waiting for some cash to be deposited in my account, so I kept checking every day. About a week ago, Thursday, I was near the bank, so I checked again for the umpteenth time. I hoped to find some cash. So I put my cash card in the ATM and keyed in my password. I couldn't believe it. The money was in the account. Great! I pressed, the button, to withdraw the money. Waited and took out my card. I was so pleased. What a relief. I turned around and started walking away, very happy. But I thought I'd check to make sure the money was okay. I looked in my bag. Nope, no money in my bag. Searched my pockets. Nothing. I ran back to the ATM, checked the slot, nothing there. I put my card in to check. Disaster. The money had been withdrawn, but I didn't have it. Where was it? I felt sick at my stomach, and there were so many bills to pay. This was really embarrassing. Anyway, I called the emergency number of the bank and told them what had happened. Feeling really foolish. What would they think of me? They promised to check the next day. The man I spoke to told me not to worry. Did you know? ATMs have a security feature that pulls back the bills if you don't take them within 15 or 20 seconds. I didn't know that. Also, he told me that this sort of thing happens all the time. Imagine. At least, I wasn't the only one.
Okay, so this is what the spoken text. You're going to see whether those things you find them in the spoken or in the written. Okay, I'm not going to tell you now. We're going to find out when we have the lesson. Okay, so this is all for today. And don't forget, I'm going to send you the homework. Don't forget to answer the homework. So have a nice day.